We were here in the country when Akufo-Addo told us that he is not going to use any state funds to build the National Cathedral, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
And later on, we realized that he used $58 million in the country's funds to build this, to start this project.
Hello guys, you are welcome to another episode of Political Pulse on Kane Media TV, Kane Media Trends, and this is your favorite host, Gausu Zamani, and just as I bring to you every week, it's yet another one again. We are here as young ones that we love our country and we want to see the development of our country. So this is our own way to contribute to national development. And just as I bring to you every week, I come here with panelists, guests, so that we delve into issues that are trending in our political space, issues that are of concern to national development. We dissect them, we give our own opinions to it, we give suggestions to it, just so that our leaders and then our opinion leaders and then our people that are in governance can take some cue out of it and then put our country on a right track. So today, just as I do every day, but before I go to my guests, my viewers out there, if you want Kane Media TV, Kane Media Trends to, market your product or any service for you, we have our numbers and then our contacts, everything below the screen. Pick them, contact us. Kane Media, as we always say, we make you famous. We are going to make your product famous. We'll make you reach the targeted market you want. So quickly, let's delve into our conversation. First of all, I introduce my guest. My guest on my very immediate right, Honorable Mahmoud Isaka. Honorable Mahmoud Isaka, you're welcome to Political Pulse.
Thank you very much.
How are you doing?
I'm doing.
Kindly pull the microphone closer and then speak to the microphone.
I'm doing good.
Good. So how is it going? You are not new on this show. As a matter of fact, you're a regular guest on this show. So I just want to know, so far, how is things going? Former president of ATU, how are things going for you?
Actually, first of all, I want to say good afternoon to our listeners and good afternoon to production.
Kindly mature your voice. You are a man. Mature your voice for me. Yeah.
I want to say good afternoon to our listeners and also good afternoon to the production team over here. And as you know, we are in the reset agenda and we are putting things in place for better Ghana. Yeah.
Okay. So on my far right too is Honorable Isaac. Honorable Isaac Echampong.
Yo, senior.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome to Political Pulse.
Thank you.
Honorable Isaac Echampong, this is your first time on the show.
Sure,
I just want to know how you doing.
We are managing. We are
I
managing.
see.
We are
So
managing
far,
because
after school and all that, national service and all those things, how are things going for you, life and all?
the journey has never been easy. Right after you complete the university, it is accordingly for you to serve your country for a year.
Okay.
And quite fortunate, I am serving my country as it is being demanded.
Okay.
And currently serving my service at Ghana Cocoa Board.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then of which I'm also aspiring for organizing secretary for NASPA.
Oh, really?
For organizing secretary, Accra Metropolitan District.
Oh, wow, that's nice. That's nice.
Yes.
NASPA
Yes.
organizing secretary.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
So we are doing
Accra Metro.
Sure.
Oh, okay. That's
Sure,
nice.
sure.
That's nice. That's
Sure.
nice.
So we are doing everything possible best to be the leaders so that we can be able to do the right things well.
I see.
Yes. So wherever we find ourselves, we have to ensure that we are able to spearhead the people that we serve.
I see.
Yes. So everywhere I find myself, I should ensure that I make influence.
I see.
Way back from the senior high school, universities, days, everywhere I find myself, you hear Nyajidie.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Nyajidie. Yeah. So my viewers out there, if you don't know, Isaac happens to be the SRC Hall representative for TESCON, right?
Sure.
Oh, okay, that's nice. So with how do you call it, the NASPA agenda, how is the campaigning going so far? How are the people responding to you?
Okay, as it stands now, the feedback is so positive because we have to meet with the directors in the various institutions to seek permission to engage their fellow service personnel.
Okay.
And then you realize that upon engaging them, you realize that the feedback is very positive. Because initially you want to speak to them and then they don't want to give you their hearing because of what they've heard.
Okay.
But the moment you start to engage them, to have engagement with them, then they start to nod their head. Just yesterday, I went to the Ministry of Environment, and then Achiro Gomda, that is the rep over there.
Okay.
You know, initially when I seek for the consent to meet them, initially she was not agreeing, and then in order for me to get to them, I have to pass through her.
Okay.
So how do I then convince her? Easy. I called her, and then she was like really doubting though whether she should give me the chance, and then in the long run, she granted me the opportunity. And even that, I had to pass through another person. You know, you have to know someone to help you connect to someone.
Oh, I see.
So in the long run, she called me yesterday early morning and she told me that, okay, their conference room will be available at 11. So will I be there? By then, I was at work around like 10:40. So I had to rush and get a motorbike and get there. So when I got there, in fact, I was too late, like 10 minutes late. So they were waiting for me at the conference room. So when I got there, they were already bored. Imagine you, an aspirant, and then you get to a place and then you're late. You see that how the energy is like. They're already bored. Like, so I had to like pardon them that they should forgive me because I had to attend to something as well too. Because in this instance, we are trying to blend our normal work with the vision we want to fight for. Okay. So yes, they gave me the hearing, and then I spoke to them, and then they were touched. They were actually touched. They were like, initially they were angry because I came late, but upon speaking to them, I didn't go with the normal way that you go and then you start to talk to them about your policy. I don't go with that strategy. We have more vibe, consent. Since you are also a fellow service personnel.
Let me cut you. If I should leave you, the conversation will be all about national service. But aside that, there are matters of national concern that we need to discuss on this show. So today we've been here. We are basically here because of that. As a matter of fact, this month happens to be the Ghana month. So today, my viewers, if you see me clad in my nice smock, I'm representing Ghana. So you out there, the whole of the month of March, try as much as you can to represent something. If it is a food, you know, it is what you wear, it is something that you are going to do, at least just have a touch of Ghanaian in it. Sure. I see my brother here is gladly in a smoke just as I do. It is only Isaka that has missed out.
Actually, what I'm wearing is made Ghanaian.
Oh, I see. So it is not only wear Ghana. Whatever you are wearing, make sure that it is made by a Ghanaian. So quickly, let's delve into our stories for today. There are a lot of things trending within our political space. And as youths, as people that we want to see our country on the right direction, right path, we cannot sit aloof without contributing to, national development. We need to do something. We need to make our voices heard. We need to put the government on his toe. I'll start with you, Isaac.
Okay.
Isaac, over the week, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama actually cut salt for the commencement of the Hajj Village project. And when you go to social media, people are of concern that the NDC party actually campaigned that state funds or state money shouldn't be used to build or to go into religious projects. But here lies the case that what they were preaching in opposition, they are now doing it whilst they are in power. MPP, coming from your side of view, what is your say with regards to this particular Hajj Village project that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has cut short for?
Okay, so thank you very much. So in that regards, what I would say is that let's take it from the basis itself.
Okay.
Right? We all believe that it's a state enterprise. Okay. Is that not the case? It is so, right? So it is a state enterprise. But there are instances whereby they find ways and means to generate their funds.
Okay.
Right? Let's say like Ghana Cocoa Board.
Okay.
Ghana Cocoa Board is a state-owned enterprise, right?
Okay.
But they find ways and means to generate their internal revenue.
Okay.
Right? But in an instance whereby they are cost incurred, who does it amount to? It amounts to the government, right? And you and I will testify to the fact that during the SONA, he made mention of a figure about 32 billion that Ghana Cocoa Board owns, right?
Yeah.
It goes to the detriment of what? The government. Is that not the case?
That's true.
So now let's look at let's use that same motive and then push it to this issue. So we will realize that yes, they have their own partnership, right? But since it is a partnership, because with the little knowledge I have about partnership is that at least they are shares, and then it's a fact that the government owns more of the shares in that, right?
Okay.
So if government are owning shares in that, and if they are benefit, we all enjoy them.
That's true.
And if there are losses, would
all
you take
incur-
yourself out of it?
Yeah, we all incur
That's
loss.
not the case.
Good.
So in the long run, it's going to affect what? The government itself. And then you come to tell me that with the village, okay, you are not going to use taxpayers' money,
Okay.
right? So in which fund? Then you'll be like, okay, then you are going to use the fund that is internally generated. Is that not the case?
That's
Because in the long run, when they are done completing it, they are going to have a conference room, other venues that is going to generate revenue to the state. In an instance whereby there is a losses, who does it go to? You want to attain the revenue, but if there is a loss, he said you don't want to cater for that.
Okay.
You get the angle at which I'm coming from.
Yeah, I get you. Very
Yes,
well.
yes.
I get you
And
very
then
well.
there is an issue. With me personally, you see, when you go into business, no matter whatever you bring on board, it is quantified in monetary terms.
That's
Is that
true.
not the case?
That is very true.
So on that land, the land is a state-owned land. Is that not the case?
It's the same.
So if it is partnership, it will have to be quantified in monetary terms.
Yeah.
Is that not the case? So in the long run, government owns shares in it. So if there's losses, it got cut across the whole partnership members. You get my point.
I get you. So if I get you right, we are talking about losses and profits being made out of this
Sure,
particular project right now. And you also spoke about funding.
Sure.
You spoke about funding,
Sure.
which has to do with internal generated funds.
Sure.
From where? From where? Which people are generating funds to? How do you call it? Go pursue these projects.
So since it's a partnership,
Yeah.
okay, so it's going to be within the internal generated revenue, right?
From where? Internal generated revenue from where?
From the village, the board. You see, it's a board.
Okay.
You get it? It's a board. You get it? It's a board. So whatever they do, the money has to be generated internally. That is what they say.
So is it that the committee that has been set to pursue these projects are going to go on their own way to look for money to build these projects, or the government itself has hand in it?
Because that is what they are telling us. But me, I doubt it. Because if you would recall, during the tenure of the former president, okay, that was the same issue. And then if an old woman from the house comes to tell you that, my brother, where you are going, we've been there before. We know how it ended.
Okay.
So we don't want you to go to the same path. And then we are guiding you, we are letting you know that what you are doing, it will lead to this same issue. I remember during our time, they made these same issues that we shouldn't be using state funds to do what? To support what? The religious initiatives or projects.
Okay.
And we realized that it didn't go well. That is why this has amounted to we leaving power.
Okay.
So we have learned from that mistake.
Okay.
And then we are advising you. I'm not even surprised that we were not even invited. I'm not even surprised
Okay,
that with the national economy we were not even invited.
Let me.
Because it seems like whatever that we want to say, they don't want to take note of
We'll
it.
come there. Have patience. I get where you are going. Let me come to Isaka. Quick one on with Isaka. Isaka, he spoke about internal generated fund. He spoke about profit. He spoke about losses. But I want to know where funds are going to be generated for, or the direct source of money that is being used to build this particular project. That is what I want from you right now.
All right, Honorable Gausis Dawadi, thank you very much. And I've heard from my brother and I've heard whatever he said. But you see, sometimes you find it difficult discussing something that you don't have knowledge about. I hope you get it. And we made a complaint about Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the National Cathedral, isn't it?
Okay.
We were here in the country when Akufo-Addo told us that he is not going to use any state funds to build the National Cathedral, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
And later on, we realized that he used $58 million in the country's funds to build this, to start this project. I hope you get it.
Okay.
And so if we are complaining, the same person told us that he is not going to use state fund. And at the end of the day, he took $58 million of the state fund. And as I'm talking to you, they cannot even account for the external generated fund they did, which the chief imam also donated, the president and others, including me and you, that we donated through the mobile money, which we knew that they said they are building a national cathedral with a museum where people can come from Israel and other countries.
If you say you and I donated through mobile money, how?
Because there was a short code that was given to Ghanaian that anyone who wants to donate for the national cathedral can donate through the short code. And I also donated through
my brother, did you donate?
Because
I didn't. I'll be very happy if he can show us evidence to that. Because I'm sure my brother here is just doing it as a result of propaganda.
Not as a result of propaganda. We all donated through the national cathedral.
Okay.
Our national chief imam donated in the name of the Muslims, isn't it? He donated for the national cathedral. And let's go back to the Hajj issue. If you have been to Hajj board before, or your mother or your brother or your family member has been to Hajj before, and you have been to the Hajj board before, you approach John Dramani Mahama for this project that they are coming to do. Zamani, last 2 years, my stepmother came from Hajj, which the departure time was 12 a.m.
Okay.
Departure 12 a.m. Okay. We were at Hajj board from 9 p.m. We left Hajj board almost 2 a.m. There is no proper place to sleep. You see, Ghana Airport Company is a state-owned organization, we said. And they are telling you that because of the things that people go through during Hajj period, the Hajj village, we are coming to use that place as a terminal. Normally you go there, they check your luggage and stuffs, then they move you from the Hajj village to the airport to check your stuffs before you board your flight. But now they want to use that place as a terminal. What they are building, let me say, a place where you come from your house, before you go through the process, you can have a place to rest. There are going to be shops over there, because when you go to Hajj village now, you have shops there which the people are under canopies and other stuffs. We don't have a proper mosque at Hajj village. And this project is coming from the Ghana Airport Company. They said they are coming to build a Hajj terminal, which Muslims use 3 weeks in a year. 3 weeks in a year. Someone will say a project that you are going to build, a Muslim are going to use 3 weeks in a year. But we have forgotten that we have international students who come to Ghana to study Arabic language. There are going to be bungalows over there. There are going to be shops over there. And there is going to be a mosque over there. And even the good news is that you even heard the foreign affairs are bringing what? Now, because before you go to Hajj, you need to have your passport. And we go through a lot of difficulties at the passport office. And now the ministry, the foreign affairs are bringing the passport application to the Hajj village.
Isaka, you see, all what you are saying, I've paid attention carefully to listen to you very well. You see, all these things that you are saying, waiting time, place to sleep, and all this, these are things that are being done on a daily basis. Coming. No, let me. I want to build a preamble and answer. These are things that are being done on a daily basis.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to travel, the US, the UK, Africa countries, Kumasi, and here, when you book your flight ticket, you are being given time.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you should go and sleep at the airport.
Have you been to Hajj board before?
I've never been there.
Try your best and visit Hajj village.
But no, I'm coming. Let me build my point. So that you get me. See, you traveling to the US, you traveling to any other country, it's just like going for the Hajj.
Yeah.
You get me? But yes, that the Hajj is for a particular period, that you have more people going at a particular destination at one particular point in time.
Yes.
You get me?
Yeah.
But here lies the case that all these people that are going, they've booked their plane tickets. They have their time for departure.
Yeah.
So there is no need. I'm coming.
Let me tell you something. The main reason why they want to use that place as a terminal, when you reach Hajj village, that is the day they even handle some people passport to them.
Okay. And is that supposed to be the case?
Yes. And John Dramani Mahama is trying to make sure we have the proper protocol during Hajj period. At first, people come all over the 16 regions to Hajj village. But now, you can move from Tamale straight to Hajj.
Okay.
Because of the what? the terminal over there.
Yes.
And now they want to get a Hajj village where it is not going to be only a village, but a terminal where they can do all the check-ins over there. Okay. And I don't know if my brother have gone through the process of what they are going to build at that place.
Yes.
And
So
when you check the things that they are going to build there, you are going to
he wants
understand.
to come in. He wants to let him come.
so I
Come
have
in.
personally taken my time to go through all of that.
Okay.
And all of that was said during the time of Cathedral as well too.
Yeah.
Because of the revenue and all of that.
Let me tell you something.
I agree.
Let him. Let him land.
It is my
let him land.
So let him land.
I'll give you the time. I'll give you the time. I'll give you the time. Don't worry.
You involved me, so I have to finish.
Yes,
You involved me, right?
Come in.
Yes, that same issue was related to the cathedral.
Yeah.
The amount of money that will be generated at the end of it all. I perfectly believe
Ask yourself,
agree
who
with
is
you.
building the
Wait.
Let's
I agree with you at a point in time where you say that they are facing issues when it comes to the village. I understand, right? But one thing I have to let you know that it didn't start this year. It has been there. Even the former minister of transport came to say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He came to justify the means that yes, they're having issue. But the problem at hand is that why do you have to be I don't know, to be pretending? You get my point. You are trying to be a pretender. Today you say that, and then the following day, because it's in your favor, you come to say the otherwise.
Okay.
You get my point.
With what you are saying, comparing Hajj village to National Cathedral, same thing was told.
Sure.
But today, National Cathedral,
I'm coming.
Sure. I'm coming. You come in. What we see is a very big pit.
Sure.
That as at now, no one is being held accountable to that.
You get it.
You get me.
Sure.
The previous government is the tenure of the previous government is over.
That is why that's amounted to change of governance.
Good. The change of governance has happened too.
Sure.
But someone should be held accountable for that particular.
Okay.
That huge sum of money that was being used there. Someone should be held accountable.
Sure.
But going forward, Isaka Mahmoud, sword has been cut. We don't want to end up like what happened with the National Cathedral. What is the, how do you call it, the affirmation to Ghanaians that whatever is being said today about Hajj village is going to be implemented, and at the end of the day, the taxpayer, just as you said, the taxpayers' money are being used. I'm using what you said. Taxpayers' money are being used to build that Hajj village.
Sure.
The taxpayer who is contributing to that project is going to feel proud that my money was used and I'm getting something good out of it today.
You know, what we don't know is that the Ghana Airport Company benefit a lot during Hajj period. And that same people who are going to make good use of that premises that they are going to build, they also contribute a lot. Because every plane that lands in Ghana, who is going to pick anyone going to Hajj, there is amount of tax that they pay. And you see, the problem, what my colleague don't understand is that who is building the National Cathedral and who is building the Hajj village?
So the National Cathedral...
The airport is building a terminal.
Okay.
Listen, the airport is building the terminal.
So the source of funding is Ghana Airport Company.
Ghana Airport Company Limited.
Okay.
What my brother is failing to understand...
No, I'm coming.
Okay.
It is the Ghana Airport who is building a terminal.
Okay.
They already have a terminal there.
Okay.
But not in a good structure, which is what we call the Hajj village. And they have realized that when we build more rooms over there, those who have been coming there to sleep outside, they will have a place to rest. Okay. Because a lot of things has been, all is part of the money that they charge them.
Okay.
Their flights and their visa, because we know normally they go, look at my brother, just go to Hajj village and see the kind of struggles they are going through.
I think I would have to visit there one
Look
of
at
these
this year. The project will not be finished before the Hajj.
Okay.
Try your possible best.
Yeah.
Go there and do some little documentary over there.
Sure.
You are going to understand what I'm saying. And I want you to understand that each and every organization, they have their internal generated funds, which they use for a project which is going to benefit them.
Okay.
I hope you get it.
Okay.
Ghana Airport Company generated money from the taxpayers. Okay. And when we are saying taxpayers, look at, we buy water, you pay tax, isn't it?
Okay.
But they have a facility which they are using. Not only Ghanaian, but people outside the country fly back to Ghana. Okay. Every plane that will land here in Ghana Airport, they have a tax that they pay the Ghana Airport Company Limited. We have people who have their passion. We have Passion Airline. We have McDonald Private Jet and others. They pay the what? They pay Hajj today. they have left all domestic flights for Terminal 2.
Yes.
And all the foreign flights is at Terminal 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
And ask yourself, if the Terminal 3 was not there, we would still have been using the Terminal 2. And they move people from Hajj village to Terminal 3 just to make sure they move to Hajj. And now the airport company is working on getting a private terminal for the people going to Hajj, where every documentation will be done over there. And not only a terminal, but they are going to make sure they provide accommodation over there. They provide mosques over there, so that you know that when you are moving from Cape Coast and you are coming to Hajj village, you have somewhere to sleep. When you are moving from Ashanti region, you are coming to Accra, you have somewhere to sleep. Because the truth of the matter is, imagine your flight is 10 a.m. And you are staying at Ashanti region. What time are you going to leave Ashanti region?
Leave the day before.
I hope you get it. And I want you to know, Hajj, look at, he's not a Muslim, so he doesn't understand.
But no, you don't have to be a president to know that. No, you don't have to be a Muslim. You don't have to be a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? After being the president of the state, that cannot be a reason. That cannot be a reason. Yes, that cannot be a reason.
I've been telling people that
sure.
The new patriotic party, they never want anything best for the Muslims.
But do you? But wait, are you saying wait? No, don't say that. No. If you say that in that regard,
let me. Can I
realize the case. You are not initiating the project.
You see what they are condemning today.
Let me ask you. Are you the ones to initiate that project?
Yes,
no. Let us somewhere way back a year ago. So are you telling me that we
not a year ago? Let me finish, please. Let me finish.
Okay. But I want you to retract that word, like that statement.
I'm coming. Let me make my point.
Like you have to retract.
Can I make my point?
Moderator, you have to see.
We were here in this country.
I want to.
We have a vice president who is a Muslim. The issue of hijab was raised in parliament. The vice president never said anything about it. We had Muslim colleagues who were sacked from secondary school because they are using a veil. The vice president never said anything about it. This same MPP government, this Ghana Airport Company, they told the MPP government this is what they want to do. And even Bamia went and cut the sword for this thing.
Okay.
Isn't it? Bamia went and cut the sword.
Okay.
And today, Mama is the president. And he decided, no, this is a good thing they are doing for Muslims. Let me bring all the Islamic institutions together so that we'll go and recut the sword for the project.
Okay.
Are you listening?
Okay.
Why are they condemning it? But Bamiata, they never condemn it.
So ask your question. Let me answer.
So my question is, why are you condemning
so
this?
Let me come in. Let me come in.
Come in.
Why are we condemning it? During our tenure of office, you were like, we shouldn't.
We never condemned it. Can you show me why NDC condemned the Hajj village?
You stated emphatically.
Show me
that we shouldn't be using state funds for religious staff.
Listen, what is that state funds? How do you understand?
Each individual and using what the Hajj village. Do you know the amount of money the person pays? We understand the amount of money that is generated.
Do you know the amount of money? Do you know the amount of money Ghana is benefiting?
An individual pays about 6. And we don't dispute that fact.
The amount of money Ghana is benefiting.
Ghana
is benefiting a lot from each and every Ghanaian going to Hajj.
That individual paying about 62 million, he doesn't pay tax in that amount of money.
Yes. Where if you are paying over 50,000 to go for Hajj,
contingency fund.
Let me tell you see,
fund. It's as a result of the life
you need people.
Contingency funds belong to the government. So what are you telling me?
Look at you need.
What are you telling me that you are not using the
I want to ask him a question. I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
I want to ask you a question. This project is not a project that started today.
Sure.
It was started by the previous government.
Sure.
When you go to social media.
Did you condemn it?
Did you condemn our problem? We are not disputing the fact that the project is bad.
They never remove anything from the Congress of Ghana.
Listen to my concept. Listen to my concept.
The finance minister.
Listen to my concept.
The finance minister gave the authority of $58 million. This thing that they are building, which is the Hajj terminal. Did you see any finance minister sign something? No. It is just in the Congress of the Ghana Airport Company. They are building this thing.
Let me tell you.
I hope they are getting. Do you know the difference? Look, the difference is clear.
Okay.
The difference is that Zamani is working for Ghana. And Zamani is running administration. The administration, they have their coffers.
Okay. The knowledge you're not getting here. Wait.
It's my time.
Let him end. Let him land. Let him land.
As it stands now, no budget has been read.
Host,
okay.
Please, I'm going to sit down.
The contingency fund comes in when a budget is being read. Okay. So let me tell you. So an individual going to what? The Hajj village pays about 62 million. Okay. And within that 62 million, let's imagine a taxpayer money that is about, let's say, 0.2 or 0.002 million.
Okay.
Goes to that contingency fund.
Okay.
It's as a result of the person going. Okay. And that is the taxpayer's money.
Okay.
He pays tax. An individual going for the Hajj pays money. Okay. So what are you telling me that you are not using the taxpayer's money? What do you understand by taxpayer's money? What do you understand by that? Okay. So because you are telling me that you are going to use the internally generated fund, the internally generated fund, it's as a result of them using what the facilities.
Yes.
Is that not the case?
That's true.
So if I come to your house and then I'm using your facilities and then I'm paying money and you're deducting that for me, is that on my money?
It is your
the tax that you will be deducting for mine. Isn't the taxpayer's money?
Yes.
So what do you understand by taxpayer's money?
So good.
That
so
is
now,
my problem.
So good. So now that we are deducting taxpayers' money to build this project, this particular project.
That is what we want them to understand. The project is a very good initiative. Okay. But we want them to retract their words.
Okay. Which is
that we shouldn't be using the state funds.
Okay.
To be supporting what? Religious.
Who in NDC made that state?
Oh my brother. You want me to give you facts?
Yeah.
If you give me time, I'll give you facts.
Yes. You have that. So look for your fact and then let him come in. Look for your fact. Please come in.
Is it now my turn?
It's your turn now. Good. You can come in.
I don't want him to interfere.
Yes.
You see, when you go to each and every organization, they have corporate affairs.
Okay.
Isn't it? Good. NLA is under the government. But corporate affairs, they use the money of NLA to do a lot of things.
Okay.
They can go to villages, they can build school.
Yeah.
They build
water project. Yeah.
Did they tell the government? I hope you are getting what I'm saying.
I understand you.
Ghana Airport Company is there. And I want you to understand, when they were building Terminal 3, there was a private organization who came to build Terminal 3 and they are benefiting from it.
Okay.
I hope you are getting it. It is a terminal that the Ghana Airport Company is building. They have their own coffers. And they have where every money they benefit from individual goes to. I hope you get it. And you have a coffers which the finance minister is controlling that coffers. Okay. Which we know the governor is in charge. Isn't it? And this money that they are going to use to build this terminal. Look how Ghana Airport Company is building a terminal. At where? Hajj village. Okay. Where if you are going for Hajj, if you know, look at, because what he doesn't understand is that we have first flight, second flight, third, fourth flight. And if even the people are many, sometimes you have sixth flight.
Okay.
And they know today, first flight is moving.
Okay.
Tomorrow, second flight is moving.
Okay.
Maybe on Saturday, third flight is moving.
All right.
So if you are going to Hajj and you are in the first flight and they told you, okay, first flight today you are moving. If you are staying at Ashanti region and first flight is moving today, 6 p.m., what time are you supposed to leave Ashanti region?
I think early morning or the day.
You have a family. They will come and escort you. You have luggage. You go through process. You will pray. You know we Muslim. We pray according to the time. Yeah. I hope you get what I'm saying.
I understand.
And they are telling you that we are coming to build a Hajj village. The time that we normally carry all your stuffs and go to the Terminal 3 for you to go through the process, checking and other stuffs, that time we are ending it. We are bringing all the checking basically for you people at the Hajj village. Okay. I hope you are getting what I'm saying.
I understand you.
All the shops there, people who are selling outside. When you go to Hajj village, you see people lay down rubbers on the floor, selling their jalabia, their zamzam and other stuff. Yeah. But now they are coming to build shops over there, which they are going to rent.
Okay. So at the end of the day, it's not only the...
This is my time, please. They are coming to have a mosque over there. That is why
I was all right, but I'm the moderator of this, so I have to make sure you're on the right
track. I understand.
Yeah, so
I hope you get it.
This should be your last time telling me.
And they are going to build accommodations over there. Okay. So that you know when you are from Tamale and your flight will be moving today, you can even leave home yesterday. You can even leave home anytime and come and go to accommodation over there and stay. I hope you are getting it.
Okay.
It is your own choice to come and rent accommodation over there. It is your chance to go for a shop, for you to go and rent a shop over there.
Okay.
When you go to Heart Village, and you see today the MPP is fighting what they intend doing. Heart Village has been there for a very long time.
Okay.
And
So
Ghana
be
Airport
landing,
Company
be landing,
brought-
be landing there.
Ghana
for me.
Airport
Be landing for
Company-
me. Be landing for me.
No,
When you land,
don't
when you
interfere.
land for me.
Don't
1 minute.
interfere.
Land in 1 minute.
Ghana Airport Company said
In
we
1
are
minute,
building
land.
a terminal
Yeah, in 1
for
minute.
Hajj.
Yeah.
What is your problem? They are building a terminal with their own money. What is your problem? And ask yourself, the people that they are building the terminal for, are they not Ghanaians? Are they not paying tax?
They are.
But wait,
Let him.
are they
You
not
come,
paying
you come
tax?
in. Jot them down.
So
please.
if we are
Jot
talking
them
about
down.
using state phone, look at
yes, have you
you
seen?
jot- you
let me tell you,
Jot you
if
them
they are
down.
saying
Please, jot
there
them
is
down.
no money, but they will build schools, right? Is it not the same Ghanaian man that they used to build the school? Are they not the same Ghanaian who are going to benefit from the school? So you are telling me that they should not build the Heart Village, but they should go and build the hospital. Even the Heart Village is more important to us sometimes than even the hospital.
Okay, so okay, come in now.
The life
now
of
you
an
can come in.
individual.
Come in. Come in.
You
Yes.
let go of a life of an individual as a result of you going to the Hajj. My brother, it's not that if the Hajj, if this project is not
Who is going to use the hospital?
Please.
It's not that
no,
way.
Who is going to use the hospital?
Yes.
I don't know
Please,
the
Please,
I'm Muslim, not
your
Ghanaian.
time, your
As a
time.
result
Alive.
of
Come in.
politics, you
Come in.
I'm Muslim, not
make
Ghanaian.
politics to close
This is
our
your
eyes.
time, this
So
is your
wait,
time.
are you telling me that we have to forego the lives of the individuals as a result of the project? Listen, for all that you know, if this project is not initiated, it doesn't mean that the people going to Hajj will not be able to go. They are just enriching the facilities. I don't know if you get the point. It's not that it's not the.
My question is what they are building right or wrong? That is my question.
You are not asking the
And you're
question.
telling me that is the right thing. Have you within this week you've realized that there is an issue that has popped up in Qatar? The civil defense.
Okay.
Have you addressed that issue? And then you're telling me that the Hajj is the most priority, my brother.
You see the problem? If I tell you the FEP,
See, let me tell you something.
if I tell you the
Let me be sincere to you. Let me be
FEP don't have
sincere to you.
anything good for Muslims, you don't understand.
But this
You are here talking about Ketaport. Are they not Ghanaian? They are Ghanaians,
Yes,
isn't it?
But it's because
But
of the
those who are
statement
going
you
for the Hajj, are they not also
made. They
Ghanaian?
are Ghanaians.
So what are you telling me?
The life. See, if you
No. You cannot look at.
and
We are
facility is
Tell me,
different from.
we have been in this country for a very long
Oh my
time.
brother.
We have been in this country for a
We
very
are
long
making
time.
politics to blind our eyes.
No.
Because see,
You are not saying the truth.
You are my brother.
You are not saying the truth.
Because you want to travel outside and go and worship. Yes, I was with you, but I've realized that with some time now, my colleague or my other brother is facing issues with C.
What does the Ghana Airport Company
And
do?
you're telling me that no, it's because of the statement you said.
What does the Ghana Airport Company go to do?
You said you just mentioned.
Okay,
You just
we
said
have
that
to- we have to
it
make-
is a
we have to
Ghana
different-
Airport Company
We have to make progress.
See,
we have to make progress. We have to make
Sure.
progress. We have to make progress.
Sure.
And in making progress, I understand you fairly. From analyzing all what you've said, the project is a good one.
Sure.
You get me? It's
But
a
they
very
just
good
have
one.
to come out and admit to the fact that
Okay.
yes, sometimes depending on the circumstance, we have to use what
Yeah.
the taxpayers' money to solve it. Since
Yeah.
it's going
Look
to
at what you are telling us.
Let him.
Look at what
Let
you
him.
are
Let
saying.
him. Let him.
I'm categorically that.
Okay, yes. We have to make progress.
See,
You have breakdown. He has breakdown.
we admit
how
that
the project-
yes, because individual is paying about 62 million and generating revenue.
That's what I'm saying.
We admit it. That is why we use it. That is why we are stating it.
I'm
See, the fact that I have agreed to you at a point because I know at a point
I'm the moderator.
to know that yes.
Hello. I'm the moderator of this show.
I am a Ghanaian.
I'm the moderator. I'm the moderator
I
of
feel
this
what you're
show.
feeling.
I'm the moderator of this show.
I perfectly
Allow me
understand.
to moderate the
Sure.
show. I'll give you the time to speak when
Sure.
you are supposed to
Sure,
speak.
sure.
I'll give you the time to speak when you are supposed to speak.
Sure.
You don't speak to the microphone as and when you want.
Okay, sure.
Please.
Okay,
Let's
sure.
go accordingly so that we can go by time.
Sure,
Other
sure.
than that, we will not be able to tackle all what we
Sure,
need to.
sure.
He has break down how the projects intend to be executed.
Sure.
The source of funding of the project, how it's going to benefit the taxpayer, and then how it is going to benefit or is going to release the burden of Ghana Airport Company Limited and that of the people that are going for the Hajj. And you are saying that the NDC made a statement that the taxpayer money shouldn't be used to pursue
unnecessary
religious to pursue religious projects.
You have to return to the website. You never said unnecessary things.
I'm coming.
What
I'm
did
coming.
you say?
Religious. I'm coming.
Were we against that?
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
Hey, my brother,
Were we against that?
initially,
Hello.
initially, when
I don't want that.
And the condition that we are. Look at when the
Oh,
Bible
my
said we
brother.
are going to use
My
their
brother.
own pocket
My
money
brother. My
to build
brother.
National Cathedral, we never complain. But as soon as you remove $58 million, as soon as you remove $58 million, then we need to complain about it.
All right, good. So we need to move to our next topic
Sure.
that need to be discussed. That is equally important as this one. But you guys have break down this particular how do you call it Hajj village as compared to National Cathedral and then religious whatever. You guys have break it down well, and I'm sure my viewers are watching.
Sure.
They are going to take you out of what you've said, and our leaders are also watching. Whatever needs to be done with your suggestions and provisions, it will be done. But aside that, the State of the Nation address was read, and in His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's reading, he made it clear to Ghanaians that the Agenda 111 projects, none of them is operational. Isaka, I want you to start with this one. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is telling the good people of Ghanaians that the Agenda 111 project that the former president Akufo-Addo promised Ghana, none of them is operational.
All right, Honorable Zamani, you see, sometimes I don't know if the MP people don't understand what is operational.
Okay.
You can build this place, you furniture everything, everything is set, everything is set. But as soon as you have not started working, there is no operational, isn't it?
Okay.
And as we told them, they have completed only 2, and even the 2. One is not even fully completed. Okay. We just saw it recently on the TV. The Ashanti Regional Minister went there, and we saw whatever is going on in the hospital over there. Until now, none of the hospital is operation. Is in operation. None of the hospital. So if John Dramani Mahama is saying none of the hospital is working, it is right. If the hospital is working, show us which hospital is working, which place for us to go and identify. Because among all, you see, let me tell you something. As I'm talking to you, they said we need $1.2 billion to complete the hospitals. And I keep asking myself, if we need 1.2 and we have used almost $40 million to start up this thing, we can use that same $40 million to do at least 2 or 3, because I heard almost $10 million can complete the whole hospital. So why don't we even at least build one hospital from each region? And we can use what we have spent for all this Agenda 111 to build even 16 regional hospitals.
Okay.
I hope you get it.
I get you.
And as I'm talking to you, none of the hospital is working. If they know some hospital is working here in Ghana, which was built under Agenda 111, you should just identify and show me the hospital.
Okay. So, my brother, before you come in, I want to make a preamble. Budget was made for this particular project.
Sure.
As a matter of fact, source of funding was identified for this particular project. And today, none of this hospital can boast to the fact that he gave a medicine to a patient, or a person went to this particular Agenda 111 hospital, and this patient was being given medicine from there, or a person went to this particular Agenda 111 project, and the person was being taken through consultation process, or someone was being taken through taken to the surgery, and that particular hospital is one of the Agenda 111 projects, and this is a project that was initiated by your government. And today, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is telling us that your government did as bad by not completing or operationalizing none of these projects. What do you have to say about this?
Thank you. So with regards to the Agenda 111, before I say anything, let me correct him, and he should always make sure he gets his figures right.
Okay.
You don't come here and then you should get your figures right.
That's true.
Because he said we spent about 40
million.
That is about
$40 million.
It's supposed to be $400 million.
Okay, that is more than that.
Sure.
Okay.
On the Agenda 111.
In fact, thank you so much.
And then the cost incurred to finish it is about 1.589.
So what is the 4 million used for?
The 400.
The 400. What is it used for?
It was used for this Agenda 111.
So the whole Agenda 111 project. We need $400 million to complete everything.
No, we spent so far. What we spent
So far, what has been spent?
Yes.
Oh, okay, it's $400 million.
You get it, $400
okay.
million. So let's look at it from this angle.
Okay.
With agenda 1.1, what was the rationale behind it? It was as a result of the COVID-19. We realized that with the pandemic that is arising, see, it's not coming from just Greater Accra region or Ashanti region.
Yeah.
So there was a need for you to factor each and every place.
Okay.
Even in the
You are
various
talking
districts as
about
well too.
operationalization.
I'm coming. You talking about operationalization?
Is the hospitals working or not? That is the question.
My brother.
You see, sometimes you need to use logic.
My brother.
Let me tell you. Sometimes you need to use
Oh.
logic. Look at the state that the country is in right now. And we have spent $400 million to start up this agenda 111. Once this $400 million can build 4 hospitals. I hope you are getting.
But wait, so who's
part
I get? You are telling me about 4. Like you are confused though.
No,
like
let me tell you. We had the health minister.
My brother.
We had the current health minister.
My brother, try to get the facts right.
We had the current health minister. And the current health minister is telling you that this $400 million can be able to build at least 4 regional hospitals for different 4 regions.
My brother. So who is confused? Is it that you want his
excellency? And right now the president said,
"Oh, it's my time."
Our hospitals are not in operation. You should show me,
my brother. I will come to you. I don't know why he's not getting his facts right. My brother, I do not know why he's not getting his facts right.
I will come to you.
I will have to come. That is our responsibility as a minority. So let's ensure that we get you on your toes.
Honorable Mahmoud, as a matter of fact, I don't know.
During your time, I allowed you
to show me the hospital that is working.
You see, please. I am the moderator of the show.
I will give you the permission to talk.
See,
so why are you doing this?
Yes, I will put the person to right if the person is giving the wrong info. And if I don't have enough info and I give you your time to come in, you correct the person. As simple as that. Just as you did with the figures you gave. Please, let's not interchange. Let's have a very nice program. I beg you.
Sure.
So my brother, continue.
So thank you. So let me correct him on the figure.
Yeah.
So whose one should I take? Because right now I'm confused. Because right now you are communicating on behalf of the government. Is that not the case?
Yes, he is.
And then his excellency John Dramani Mahama just came out to say that with the amount of money spent, it could have built 22. And I realize the case that you are telling that it could have built 4. So what are you telling me? Please. John Dramani Mahama is not getting the figures right. Let's look at it from this target. You come and you have a meeting. Wait. You have a meeting. You have a meeting with
allow him to land.
My brother, allow him to land. Me to finish.
Yeah, continue.
And then you tell me that there's no single bed in any of the hospitals.
He said operation.
Yes, and then he had a meeting as well too. He had a meeting with the board, and then told them that there is no
talking about the state of
allow him to land.
When the president told me that no hospital is working here in Ghana out of the agenda 111. Just show me which of the hospital is in operation.
My brother, listen to what I'm telling you.
Show me which of the hospital is in operation.
So we've not commissioned any one of them.
Oh.
So let's listen.
Which of the hospital is in operation?
Yeah.
When you go to Trade it, you know Trade it.
Is the hospital in operation?
My brother, listen to the argument.
Is the hospital in operation?
Oh, my brother, listen. Let me speak. It's my time to speak.
Allow him to speak. I don't like what you are doing.
Oh, let's have a very nice.
I'm really not happy with the
engagement.
way you interject.
Let's have a very nice engagement.
I'll give you your time.
Sure.
Continue. Let's go.
I don't know why he's interjecting because he feels like he's losing, but I understand. I'll manage.
When you are sitting somewhere, you are trying to throw dust on the ice.
Because like in a place in Trede, a place like Kokobin, Ahanta, these are places. Okay, that are 95%
complete. Okay.
So let me tell you something.
Okay.
The resources
out of the 111.
Oh my brother, listen.
I don't like what you are doing.
I don't like what you are doing. It's a process, my brother.
Okay.
During your tenure of office, the hospital, the project you left in the bushes, were you able to complete them before you left? Were you able to complete those projects you left in the bushes? Were you able to complete them? So stop lamenting about issues regarding this. I don't know why. If you had take your time to listen to the Sona, all what he was doing was to lament.
Okay.
Your issue is you've come to meet it, face it, continue. But what are you doing? You're sacking people. Mahama Bako. Maham, continue for me. Mahama Bako. Termination the day. Why are you doing that? You lie to us that you are coming to power to create jobs. I'm building something. I'm building a point.
Okay.
You lie to us just because you want to gain power. Then you come and then you sack us. At least this will be a very great opportunity. Let me tell you something. Based on my research, I've got to realize that, you see, we have about 86 district hospitals that have been started by the previous government. 2 regional psychiatric hospitals.
As part of the Agenda 111.
As part of the Agenda 111. Okay. And Western regional hospitals. You get it? And we have 120 workers on each construction site. Do you get it? And an average person is about 549 persons employed in the district too. So in the regionals, you are going to get 1,343 at the regionals. I'm building a point here. So in all, this means that we are going to get 67,635 people that will be employed after the Agenda 111 hospital. And during your campaign, you made it emphatically known to us that you're coming to create what? Employment. At least you started something. So come and finish it. To glorify your own name. You get a point? But you're here lamenting. Lamenting about what? About the fact that Mahama Bako termination bebre or Mahama Bako doomso bebre. So which one are you lamenting on? I don't know if you are getting my point right.
Yeah, I get you.
Yes, we perfectly understand that we should have used that amount of 400 million spent on about 111. We should have used it to focus on 22, whereby we could have finished it.
So whilst you are doing that, you learned everything you want to say about that.
So what I'm saying is that as he has come into governance,
is the hospital in operation?
What he has to do is that
That is the question.
my brother, see,
That is the question.
oh, the issue that you don't want to understand is that you don't come and throw that into our eyes that
the president at Sola.
Please, I've given you the opportunity to
you
learn.
just interjected.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Learn. You are engaging it. If you engage it,
so what I'm trying to say is that he shouldn't be lying to the people that there are no single bed. There are no single bed in what? In the hospitals. The former deputy PRO, the former PRO of Ministry of Education has come out. He has gone to one of these places, Kokoben. Kokoben Municipal Assembly, just to go and follow up on what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has said. The dust he has poured into the eyes of the very good people of this country. And that is what we want to know. Every so we went there or they got there, we realized that beds.
Everything is inside.
Everything is inside. Everything is inside. Just that it needs to be handed over to the Ministry of Health. And what are you doing about it? You've come into office, at least even if it is 3. You know 3 has been commissioned. But it's, as you said, it's not operational. If you are telling me that it's not operational and then you want to what? Get the numbers on board. You've come on board. Now what are you doing? 3 has been commissioned. If something has been commissioned, it has the full grounds to start working. You get my point? So what are you doing?
Nothing.
But what you do is that you just be lamenting. Have a meeting with people, be lamenting that we don't have bed. Like, I would be very happy if he would have come out and say, oh, yes, let them start working with the 3 that has been commissioned. At least we can be able to gain what? Numbers.
That's fine.
You get it. That's what we want. Stop lamenting.
I understand you very well with what you've said. So, Isaka Mahmoud, I just typed operationalized in Google as a matter of fact. And then the definition I'm getting. The definition I'm getting now. This is to Isaka so that we can understand the word operationalized, just so we don't quote how do you call it words wrongly. You get me? And what I'm getting here is that operationalized means anything that is ready for use. Anything that is ready for use. That is the definition I'm getting from Google here. So Isaka Mahmoud, Isaka Mahmoud, please. Isaka Mahmoud,
my brother.
Isaka Mahmoud, yes. No, I'm building a preamble for you so that you can come in. He has landed his submission on that. I'll take your last one, then we can move to our next topic. You get me? Operationalize mean anything that is ready for use. And sitting here as the host,
3 has been commissioned.
I'm coming. Sitting here as the host. Sitting here as the host. Sitting here as the
always get to fast.
Sitting here as the host. Sitting here as the host. Understanding operationalized. Commissioning a hospital doesn't mean commission a hospital. Cutting sword for a project meaning you are building. Commissioning it meaning whatever the building and then the mechanism, everything is ready. It is ready for use. But here lies the case. The human force Nipa na was say yen employ or no. The previous governments have not made them available for them to start working in these particular places. So Isaka Mahmoud, taking this into consideration, let's make the Yema and Yomanda with the word operationalize.
We all heard the president as he said none of the hospital is
operational. And
I'm asking my brother, is any of the hospital working?
Please, what was the definition? Just read what he just read.
None of the look at even the one
that they commissioned.
Even the one that they said they have even commissioned it. Now we also another way to commission. Recently, the regional minister went there. You can see they were even still plastering some places in the hospital. So what are you trying to tell me?
So it was an uncompleted project that was
uncompleted project. All of us saw it. Uncompleted project.
Yeah. That video, I personally saw that video.
And if you do, look at you look at you want to do a project.
Okay.
We all know how government project is.
Okay, sure.
We work on the budget. We give the contractor the contract. We award the contract to him for him to start the project. How can you tell me we need 1.5 billion to complete the project? Which means we did not even make funds available for the project. Let's be truthful to each other.
Which project? Is it an individual hospital or the total agenda 1-1? So be specific.
The total agenda.
Because I wouldn't sit here for you to throw that into the eyes of our very good viewers.
We need almost 1.5 billion to complete all the remaining ones, isn't it? The president said it.
Okay.
And there is no money that has been. Let me say, this is the money for agenda 111. Look, let me tell you something. We all saw what MPP came to do. Get a port.
You are saying there is no money.
One of the ports.
You are saying there is no
money.
They
went to catch sword at the port.
But within a space of 50 days, you are borrowing 7 million. Where did he get that money from?
You just said.
Now let's see something. You see,
you went to borrow the money. The money did not come on time, and the money came on our time. We are living under the budget of the MPP till now. Where did we go and borrow?
But here lies the case. Let me tell you,
this is my time.
It's just
look at
the system.
He's trying to interfere in my time. And when I'm interjecting, I know you are not going to
perfectly
complete.
understand that.
When I'm interjecting, I know you are not going to complete.
Understand that an amount of 60
million. As a result of the election,
accumulated to the 60 million. So ask yourself, 67 minus 60. What is the end result? 7 million. So please justify the means. The 7 million. Where is it? No. Yes, we understand that.
When I start the result of the system, I hope you are not going to
complain. My brother, get your
because right. When he's talking, I'm going to interject.
Continue,
seriously, and I'm going to make the conversation very bitter for him.
Get your facts right, my brother.
You see, we were all here. The money they went and borrow, the money did not come on time, and he's saying we went to borrow 67 billion or 68. But you know, I'm coming. You know, you were the same people who went to borrow that money. The money just came recently. The money just came recently.
See,
and you see, money. If you are talking about commissioning of a project,
okay. So once you are then you land the 1 minute.
A lot of projects has been commissioned, which they are not even complete. We all saw it. This Akufo-Addo government, that is what they did. They went to commission Obetibi Labte. Still the road is not complete.
That's what people also did though during your tenure of office. What did you see?
Show me which road.
Let him land. So Isaka, whilst landing on the agenda 1-1 project, since your government is in power now, what is your government plans to completing this?
We are going to reach our budget very soon, and whatever we have doing about the agenda 111 and other abandoned projects, after reading the budget, you are going to see it. And as we told you, our first year we are going to make sure all abandoned projects are going to be completed.
Okay, so Isaka Mahmoud, quickly, let's end the conversations on that. My brother, are you surprised with something?
I'm just surprised.
Let's go to our next topic. Isaka Mahmoud, over the week we the NDC held as the government of the day held a 2-day program which has to do with national economic dialogue to judge on how to position our economy well. Why do you think this program was necessary to be held?
As the account always say, that's signing back for Timo. And those who watch the
thank you very much for using that
dialogue. Those who watch the National Economic Dialogue.
Okay.
My old boss went to National Economic the program. He was not invited.
Who's your boss?
My boss is there. He went to the program.
Who's your boss?
Oh,
You are always getting your facts.
Relax.
I don't know. Where do you generate your facts from?
This is my turn, isn't it?
Yeah,
This is not my turn.
yeah,
brother,
so
yeah,
but
this is
please,
my turn.
let me
Don't worry,
let me
so this is what we are
moderate.
going to do.
Let me moderate.
I'll
This is
ensure
moderate.
that he gets his facts right.
Yeah.
So when he
No,
says
no,
because we don't want to throw that into the eyes of our viewers.
Allow me to
you
moderate.
get it.
Allow me to
Okay,
moderate.
okay.
This is my turn.
Okay,
yes,
sure.
Continue.
Honorable Zaneto went to the dialogue.
Uh-huh.
She was not invited. She went in the name of a member of parliament because she has the country at heart. National economic day. They said national. Don't wait for them to invite you before you contribute.
Oh, come on.
I'm coming.
Please,
Before
please.
you contribute for the betterment of the country. We have people who are specialists in economy. People who have ideas. They were the speakers of the program. You know, the program was in 3 sections, which we all knew. The first day the president came. The second day the vice president came. Those who are supposed to talk about governance, those who are supposed to talk about the economy, what we are facing as a country, they spoke. Everyone brought his idea together. And you know, we have a whole team working on this national economic dialogue thing. Everyone is bringing the ideas back. I hope they get it. So this is what the NDC decided to set up, so that the Ghanaian out there will know that this is what we have brought, or this is what we are discussing about the economy. We all heard the speakers. They said a lot about this economic day, and we all knew where the country is going to. And everybody's speech, you heard it. They knew that the country is in the mess, and we need to reset this country. So if the NPP is sitting there saying they were not invited, are you waiting to be invited to church?
My brother.
I hope you get it. We all knew. Look at, and how can you even bring someone who was part of the mess, who contributed to the mess today? Obi atiti bia besra dai we would never confess and say obe boa me na yempiti.
You see the arrogancy.
That is the truth. That is the truth. Because if you have something better in your head, you would have already implemented it. You could not implement anything. And today, John Dramani Mahama is speaking this national economic dialogue, and he invited people who he thinks
come on.
Yes, it is his choice. That is our choice as the what? National Democratic Congress. People we know they can contribute for the betterment of this country. They are the people we invited. For them to come and speak.
Okay.
Not everyone who was at the program came to speak.
All right. So kindly land in 1 minute.
So
that
they should not have issue with not inviting them. If indeed they have the country at heart, they would have been there.
Okay. All right. So my brother, I want to quote the former president. He said, Ghanaians, let's all be citizens, not spectators.
Good.
Sure. So if we are all acting as citizens, and today we all will agree that our economy is in a bad shape, our economy is in shambles, and we've organized a dialogue to judge on how we can put our economy back to track.
Okay.
And this government claiming that they throw an invite to the opposition party, which is the NPP, and NPP decided not to attend this dialogue. What was your reason for not attending the economic dialogue?
I'm really sad, and I'm so disappointed at my brother here, saying that the minority side, they feel like they did the economy bad, so there was no need to even invite them.
Even people,
let me tell you something.
They even refuse
to get our records right. You should know that this is not the very first time we are engaging in this national economy forum.
Okay.
For the years.
Okay.
It is true invitation to the majority side to serve as an honor. And mind you, this is not the very first time.
Did they tell you they were not invited?
Oh my bro. They were not invited.
Did they tell you they were not invited?
According to the former communication team member, they were not invited.
They never came out to say they were not invited.
Which former communication team member?
Minority never came out to say they were not invited.
Speak.
They were not invited.
They were not invited. So
they were not invited. Who will come out and say we were not invited?
No, and I'm telling you.
They never said they were not invited.
They were not invited. Let me
show me where the majority in parliament.
Okay.
Search, please search.
Okay.
Show me the evidence.
Okay.
Show me the evidence.
He was like,
okay.
Show me the evidence.
Yeah.
Where he said they were not invited.
Oh, please let him land for
I'll
me.
disgrace you.
We invited them.
You can
No. Say you were not invited. It is your choice.
Speak.
It is your choice for you to come out to say you were not invited.
Why is it my choice?
Yeah, come
It's
on.
your
Yeah.
choice.
Are you saying, see, you are trying to sideline with
Yeah. You can continue with
according to Kujo Wapon Nkrumah
Okay.
during the interview,
Okay.
on that very day, he said he personally has not been invited,
Okay.
but he wants to find out whether his leaders have been invited.
Okay.
So he had to follow up,
Okay.
and
Who
then
is
he
Kojo
realized.
Okuba to be invited personally?
But
Please,
wait, let me.
Who is
explain.
Kojo
Brother,
Okuba to be
get
invited
your
personally?
facts right.
No,
At
you
least that is why he made mention that if I've not been invited, maybe as you are saying, I'm a mere person.
Okay, good.
Right?
Good.
So let me follow up from my leaders to find out
Good.
if there's been such
he
invitation.
come out?
Please. Let him.
Yes, he came out.
Let me be able
And
to
then
moderate my show.
upon engaging
Yeah.
the leaders,
Yeah.
the minority leaders,
Yes.
he came out to say that.
They were not invited.
not invited.
Thank you very much. Okay.
So what are you telling me?
So good. So if that is the case that
What are you telling me?
Good. I'm coming. Let me
Sure.
follow up. If that is the case that they were not invited, and the former president telling us that we should be citizens, not spectators, do you need to wait to be invited to contribute to your quota to national development?
If you are using the formal governance, you are even going far. Let me relate you to just the Sona.
Okay.
That one they are just very close.
Okay.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama emphatically said
Okay.
within the Sona that we should be what? We should participate in each and everything.
Okay.
So you see heading that you should ensure that when you come to the Parliament House, we have ways of doing this. We don't just wake up and do anything like that. We have proceedings. What are you telling me? Before we summon for a meeting,
Okay.
everyone is served.
Okay.
The house whatsoever they are supposed to know.
But no. This
No.
didn't happen on the floor.
Sure.
Yeah, this didn't happen on the floor.
I perfectly understand the fact that you didn't
The
give them
leadership of the minority
no, my
came
brother.
out to say they were not
They
invited.
were not invited. I will prove you wrong with that. I will prove you wrong.
This
I
is-
understand. I
that's
see
what
that
I'm
all what you are saying.
I
is
understand
factless.
you. I understand you when you told me they were not invited.
They were not invited.
But my
But your
point is-
problem is because they are citizens,
Good.
so they should not be. And then I am telling you that
How can you
they
invite
felt
someone who
like
contributed to
my
the
brother. You are my brother at home, and then you're having a marriage ceremony,
Yeah.
and you know that my I shall have to be there.
Yeah.
And then you don't come to me and tell me about it. Personally, you don't come to. It's not about you sending me letter. Oh, my brother, there will be a program like this. We had the information from the Speaker of Parliament. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Not from the majority even telling we the minority that okay, this is what is before us. We had it through what the Speaker of Parliament.
Okay.
So you are my brother. I'm in the same house with you.
Yeah.
You are getting married.
Yeah.
You've not informed me. I'm not aware of the process, anything.
Yeah.
And then you're marrying. I don't even know where the thing is being held.
Yeah.
And then I go to hear the information from somewhere else. Do you think you respected me?
You will not come.
Look.
No. It's not about you not coming. It's because my. It's not about maybe respect or something. But I feel like my presence is not needed. You don't need me, my brother. If you needed me to be there to assist you in doing your marriage ceremony, you come because I'm your brother.
Who is the leader of parliament?
Afeno Marcus, my role model.
No. Who is the leader of parliament? I mean, parliament as an institution. Who leads parliament?
The question
The
is
Speaker
the
of Parliament.
parliamentarians
Yes, I'm
the
coming.
one who is supposed to invite the
I'm coming.
minority?
Please. Please.
Albert Babin.
Who is the speaker is the
Yes,
leader of
Albert
parliament?
Babin, yes.
Good. So leader is the one that moderates proceedings of parliament.
Yes.
So if the president wants to communicate to parliament, who does it pass it through?
The speaker.
Good. So here lies the case.
The
Through
speaker
the
will be-
speaker
Yes.
has announced that a such program is going to happen.
But do you know we have separation of powers? And here lies the case which I'm coming. I'm building the point. Do you know we have separation of powers? And here lies the case that this my brother.
Please let him.
We all do
My brother, what are you saying?
Allow him.
We have separation of powers.
Allow him to
We have separation of powers.
Okay.
Yes, you've conveyed the information to the Speaker of Parliament that has gotten to the House.
Yeah.
Now you've told us. How the process will be done, we do not know.
Oh.
See, the message was just conveyed.
No.
As in the procedures. See, if you go for any ceremony, you get an outline of what is meant to be done over there.
I'll allow him.
If you've had the opportunity to go for any meeting, you realize that they give you what is being expected.
So good. So
My
if-
brother.
I'm coming. If the minority
Yes.
had such question to be asked, whoever conveyed the information was the person being asked that, please, how is the dialogue going to happen?
So now, that is not the responsibility of the speaker.
But no,
the speaker is to relay, my brother. Let's get facts right.
Okay.
The speaker
Okay.
do not play any sides, despite the fact that he's an NDC person.
Okay.
But he plays his role as what? A speaker of parliament.
Okay.
His responsibility is to ensure that he relay the information.
Okay.
To what? To the very good people of the house.
Good.
And he has done his part.
Good. So if the speaker comes to relay an information to you, you happen to be a member of parliament.
Sure.
And you are not certain, you have questions to ask about the information being related. According to parliamentary standing orders, any statement that will be made on the floor of the house, comments are being made from both sides.
Sure.
At the end of the day, the leaders give their closing remarks.
So when we heard that, let me. So when we heard that from the Speaker of Parliament, Kojo Apon Nkrumah made a statement, and I think that is the statement that triggered them. That then there is no need for you to even invite them. He said that if indeed we will go, yes, we will go, but let's do something. The people that you sacked. Let's reinstate them and let's come. Is it a bad initiative?
Oh, okay. So that was the
statement.
That was the basis.
That was the statement.
That was the basis of you not attending the program.
No, that's the basis as to which they didn't invite us because we were ready to go, but we are saying that no. See, we will come, but we want you to reinstate something. The people you sack because those people pass through the rightful procedures
to be employed.
Right.
So before you take part in the national economic dialogue, unless
NDC. Oh my brother, that is not what I'm saying. Because they feel like they are the majority. So
no.
My brother.
See, Isaka, please see. I want to moderate the program, and in moderating the program, I'm following the conversation very well. And if I should analyze what you are saying, invitation came.
Yes.
Initially, I'm coming. Initially, you said invitation didn't come, but now you are telling me invitation came through the speaker. And when the invitation came through the speaker, Kojo Apon Nkrumah made a statement on the floor of the house. As a matter of fact, I'm coming. Let me land. You are saying that Kojo Apon Nkrumah said that before they are going to take part in the national economic dialogue, workers that were sacked by this particular government need to be reinstated.
What Kojo Apon Nkrumah was saying is that he feels like in order for we to come, then let's do the needful, the rightful thing to be done.
The meaning invitation came.
Invitation didn't come to the minority side. See, listen to what I'm saying. See, we have the speaker. When it comes to the leaders of the house, House of Parliament, we have leaders. We have the speaker. It is a channel.
Okay.
We have the speaker.
Good.
We have the majority. We have the minority.
That's fine.
All of them are leaders.
Issue of parliament is different.
All of them are leaders.
Yes.
So when
they are not. No,
my brother.
All of them are not leaders.
Let me tell you
masters were.
Yes, but all of them are leaders. But yes. Oh my brother. What I want you to understand is that the long and short is that the minority side
was not
invited.
Any invitation.
Okay, that's fine. So you give your last comment so you can go to our next.
I want you to understand.
Yeah.
Today, did you see the parliamentarians? There was no majority. There was no minority. Parliamentarians. This is where they are sitting. Parliamentarians, they are under the governance. The government, isn't it? You are not in parliament under NDC or under MPP. You are in parliament because of the good people of your constituency. You are representing the constituency in parliament. And the leader of parliament is Sumana Bagbe, isn't it? And if Bagbe has been sent invitation, which means the invitation, I'm coming.
See,
I'm coming.
Brother,
the invitation is being sent to parliament for parliamentarians, not majority, not minority.
What invitation? I am saying the Speaker of Parliament relate the information. Don't misappropriate the words you are using.
Land in 1 minute for me, please.
Okay. It's the number 3 in this country. We also this economic dialogue, how they said they are going to do the program. And now if you are sitting here telling me invitation did not come, program outside did not come, what are you coming to do there? No. We all
some years ago, let us see.
Ghanaian, they attended the program.
My brother.
They attended without even invitation. We saw the parliamentarians in parliament.
Did you attend the program?
I didn't attend, but I had
let me ask, do you think if you had gone, do you think you would have permitted to enter? I'm asking you a question.
I would have permitted to enter.
Hey, on which note? On which basis?
As a Ghanaian. Parliament,
my brother, it's a lie.
Even in parliament,
it's a lie. It was based on invitation. What are you telling me?
Who told you based on invitation? Who told you based on invitation? It's an economic dialogue. We have people who went there, who are not parliamentarians, who are not even assemblymen or unit committee members. They went there. They just want to go and hear what is going on. Not everyone who have the opportunity to be there. That's why you can even contribute when you are even sitting in the house watching. Watching alone, you are contributing to it because you are going to work towards some of the things they are saying.
So wait, when you get a point like this, I believe that this point you are building, it's not really needed.
Why?
So do you think that the minority didn't watch from home? What are you telling me? What this argument is based on? Don't raise this concept. What are you telling me? This argument is based on because
me, I'm finding this. I'm finding it difficult to understand you.
My brother,
I'm finding it difficult to understand.
No. What he's saying, me, I don't understand.
See,
if you are saying they are contributing,
see,
from there watching,
I'm finding it difficult, very, very difficult to understand all what you are saying. All what you are saying, I'm not in line. I'm not in line.
What I'm saying, my brother, listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the information.
If you are getting married and you didn't tell me, our tradition. If I'm getting married, I'm not the one to come and tell maybe somebody in my house that I'm getting married. I have a father, I have a mother. They are the one who are supposed to do that. I hope you are listening.
Okay, yeah.
And you are here saying the invitation came, but it is Bagman who said.
But wait, some years ago,
look at you are just saying
this is what I'm telling you.
Don't count
See, it's different.
It's different.
That is the system.
Okay,
it's different. That is not a system.
But
I don't know why you're telling me that. See, can I just
Okay. Quick one. Ghana is 68. Ghana is 68 years. We've come a very long
way. Sure.
And today, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama decided to celebrate the 68 years at the Jubilee House.
Sure.
Ghana is 68. What do you have to say? We've come a very long way. What do you have to say about attaining 68 years?
68 is good, and then what we can say is that we are just hoping that we still try as much as possible to develop the country in the fast forward. Okay. Because in every governance or any governance that comes, the intention is to ensure that they develop the country. Okay. At least at the end of the whole year, there should be an improvement. It shouldn't be compared to the previous. We should see some impact, we should see some changes. That is what every governance would wish for. But sometimes because the people you work with wouldn't be in agreement with what you are doing, that is where there is a need for checks and balances. Will have to come in and ensure that all these things are doing well, just to do what? Help you project your very own governance. So we are hoping that this governance will do everything possible that at least at the end of the whole year too, there should be an improvement. You see, with the independence, it is celebrated to remind us of where we are going. It's a journey. It's like you moving from class 1, class 2, class 3. It's a journey. So as you're moving, you also ensure that we are adding something to the country. So that is what I feel like they should look at it from that angle. Okay. That at the end of the year, they should see that what have we done? We should add up something to it. Okay. So we should also have the country at heart. Okay. And not to use your any opportunity you have to embezzle funds, or you should use any opportunity you have to bully people because you feel like you are having power. I do not disagree. All right, I disagree with that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, Honorable Mahmoud Isaka, your government is actually celebrating the 68 years of Ghana. Where do you want to see Ghana in the next 4 years of your governance?
First of all, I want to commend Osaje for the good work done so far.
Kindly amplify.
Wherever he is, may his soul rest in perfect peace.
Okay.
And today you could see the spirit and the feeling of what Dr. Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah has done for Ghana for several years. And today, as we celebrate the 68 years anniversary, we are just hoping the reset agenda is going to work perfectly well. because you know where the situation of the country right now. And since we took over from January 7, you can see that even the atmosphere has changed. So I think John Dramani Mahama is not just the current president, but the former president as well. And a former president who is now the president, he knows the in and out and what we are supposed to do for this reset agenda. And we are in the process of the reset agenda. If you heard his speech so far today, and maybe I don't want to go into details, maybe we are going to move more further about this celebration today. And this celebration today was done very nicely and simple as well, which we have saved Ghana a lot of money. This tells you that indeed we are in the reset agenda, because when you check previous years when we did the anniversary in who we spent 13.7 million Ghana cedis when we did it in who, which is the voter region.
You said we spent how much?
13.7 million Ghana cedis. And when we did it in Koforidua, we spent 15 million Ghana cedis. And the budget they did now for the government, which is 20 million Ghana cedis, the government has been able to make sure they have saved the country of 95% of the 20 million Ghana cedi budget, which today it was only 5% of the budget. Yes, today if you had the president said it. I hope you understand. We all knew in whole we spent almost 13.7 million Ghana cedis. And in Koforidua, we spent 50 million Ghana cedis. But the budget they did for him this time was 20 million. And he said, no, let's do this thing at the Jubilee year so that we can save cost, because we have spent a lot as a country and this money can do a lot for us. So if someone with these ideas, you can see that he has the love and he's ready to make sure Ghana bounce back to where Ghana belongs to, when the MPP, which is the incompetent MPP government, came to take over this country. And I'm grateful for Ghanaian. They voted massively. And we all saw the voting determines the true state of the nation address, as we always tell you. And indeed, we are not going to disappoint Ghanaian. The reset agenda is going to do what? It's going to come on. And we know we have already started. And even from now, Ghanaian have started resetting their country. What is the reset? For several years, ask yourself, Ghana at 60, did you even wear this fugu? You didn't. But today, we have even reset our mind, our ideas, our level of thinking. All of us today, we are in what Ghana made. So it tells you that, yes, the reset agenda is going on. Today, all over the area, the community, people were marching all over. Yesterday, you saw kids were wearing Ghana made, and you can see that, no, this is the Ghana we know. This is the Ghana of John Dramani Mahama and the NDC.
Thank you so much. As a matter of fact, today's show, we've exceeded the time that we are supposed to. We have a time limit that we are supposed to. And as a matter of fact, the way the conversation was heated, we had to I have to seek permission from my producer so that we can go. But so in London, I don't know if I should take some. Would you have guys want to make some closing remarks?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, I would.
You want to make some closing remarks?
My colleague, or should I say my brother here.
So whilst you are doing your closing remarks, if you have any shout out to anyone you want to greet, you do that as part of your closing remark. You need to do that in 1 minute, please.
Okay.
1 minute. So this will be your camera.
Sure.
This will be your camera. So you
shout
speak
out
to the camera.
Shout out to all my viewers out there for supporting me. I know that the agenda is way beyond what we are doing right now. We are aiming for the top notch. Okay, so continue to support what we do, and then shout out to each and everyone out there, my fellow people out there, service personnel within Ghana Cocoa Board. In fact, each and every service personnel within the Accra Metropolitan District. What I say is that I, a champion Isaac, well known as Honorable Nyajidie, an aspirant for the portfolio of Organizing Secretary, I come to you in peace to solicit for your support to help me so that we can be able to spearhead this association, so that we can be able to do it for the betterment of the entire people of Accra Metropolitan District. So continue to support me. So in regards to what we are saying, okay, so my brother was just saying that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has been in power before.
You have 1 minute. You have like 30 seconds.
And so he knows what is best because he has been there before. But in the year 2017, what did we see? He was the same president. He was handing over to himself, and then he was like, the meat has been eaten. By who? And then the bones have been left. To who? You get it. But in the long run, after he handing over to himself, he ended up losing. So that doesn't give us the fact that since he has been the former, he's going to do well. He shouldn't put that in the mindset. He should just try and work harder, not with the perception that because he has been a former president, so he will automatically do well.
All right. Thank you so much. So in London, let your last word for
my
the
brother
viewers.
has said a lot, and I wish him all the best in this election that is going.
Okay.
But I'm grateful that we are not in a banana republic right now. We are in a country that even now journalists are free to say their mind. We are living in a country that where we can breathe good air, drink good water. Because some previous years ago, when you even cough, it's a disaster to you. And now today, I can sit here boldly and cough and even breathe well. It's because of the reset agenda. And I want to assure Ghanaians, John Dramani Mahama is coming for all of us. We should be ready for the reset agenda. And John Dramani Mahama is going to make sure the 24-hour economy will come to pass. And all of us are going to have a better work, including me and you, the one watching me right now.
But you know the 24-hour economy.
Can you please
The
please
24-hour economy is
Please let him land. I'm giving you your time.
The 24-hour
I'm
economy.
giving you all. I'm giving you your time.
You want to create employment, but you're
Let him
attacking
land.
people.
Let him
Can
land.
you stop?
Please.
Yes.
Let him land. Let him land.
Yes.
Let him land.
You said we are sacking people. You started all this thing. You sacked, and today we are sacking. We are not just sacking for sacking's sake. No. We are just on a reset agenda, and we are going to make sure we put everything in place. Dear Ghanaian, today you listen to the president. He said, have hope. We have a great future ahead. And I wish you people a better luck, and I wish you people happy 68 years anniversary.
All right, guys, thank you so much. And this has been your favorite political show, Political Pulse, on Kane Media TV, Kane Media Trend. Today's show, me and Kasa, they are Jimmy Sim. All my viewers out there, if you want us to, market or your product for you, or talk about any product for you, our contact numbers are there. Pick them, call us, and we are going to make your product famous. It has been your host, Gausu Zamani, and it is peace for now.